Ben Left for Patreon, as we'll be reviewing the LEGO City Glider set number 4442. Here is the first minifig of the set, and the first minifig of the set is a civilian. This is a really simple minifig, but it does have a few nice details to it. I really like the hairpiece on this minifig because it's really textured and the dark brown colour looks really good. I also really like the face print on this minifig because it's a really weird facial expression, and it makes this minifig look really unique. This minifigure also features some printing on the back of the torso. Here's the second minifig of the set, and the second minifig of the set is another civilian. I really like the torso print on this minifig because it's really well detailed, and I especially like the little detail of the shell necklace. I also really like the colour scheme for this minifig, as the white and light blue contrast really well with the black, and generally suggests a really good colour scheme. My favourite detail of this minifig is the printing on the bottom of the feet for the shoes, as that's a really nice attention to detail, and also it just looks really good, and adds some extra detail to the minifig. As you can see, it goes along to the side, and on the other side as well. Unfortunately, there's no printing on the back, but overall that bit of detail looks really good, and it definitely adds a lot to this minifig. Here is the first side build of the set, and the first side build of the set is this car. I really like the front of this car because it's slanted down slightly, and that combined with the curved shape at the front looks really good. I also really like how low down to the ground this car is, combined with the wheels sticking out a bit, because that looks good. My favourite feature of this build is the amount of space it has, because despite its small size, you can actually fit two minifigs in it. And that's a really nice feature for such a small vehicle. Despite the fact that there are a few good features, the overall design of this car is terrible. The windscreen is made out of a 1x2 brick, which makes it way too small and way too square. And I wish they'd just gone with one of those specialised windscreen pieces, or even a couple of 1x2 bricks, because either of those would have looked a lot better. In addition, there are way too many studs showing on the front and the back. I'm okay with a few studs showing, but I wish they tiled off at least a little bit more of this build, because it looks kind of ugly as it is right now. Also, I wish there was a roof on this car, because it just looks a bit weird without a roof on it. Finally, the back of the car is really ugly and really blocky. I wish it was just a little bit more detailed, and in general I wish it looked a lot better than it does. And it looks especially bad with that piece sticking out the back of it. I know that piece is needed to connect it to the trailer, but I wish it was in a slightly better place than just right in the centre, where it's really obvious. Overall, despite a few good design features, this car is really basic and it looks kind of ugly. Here is the second side build of the set, and the second side build of the set is this trailer. The design of this trailer is very simple, however it does have some nice features to it, such as the texture at the front, and the wheels at the back do look quite nice as well. It's a really simple build, but it does work quite well for what it's meant to do. Another thing that I do quite like about this trailer is how well it rolls, because it just rolls really smoothly and really fast. This trailer works really well, as it's really easy to get the glider on there. Firstly, you put this piece on here, and then it just rests there really well. I really like how that works. And then you slide the wings into these two slots here, which are perfectly placed so that you can easily get the wings in here. And once it's all on there, it looks really good, and it's a really good way of carrying the glider around with the car. Overall, whilst this trailer is slightly plain, I really like the fact that there are these two slots here on either side, because that makes it really easy to carry the glider. And in general, it works really well, despite it being slightly simple in the way it looks. Here's the main build of the set, and the main build of the set is the glider. This is a very simple build, but it does look quite good. I really like the overall design of this build because it looks really aerodynamic, and it also just has a really nice shape to it. I also really like this little bit at the back because that's a really simple but really good design, and the front of the build looks really sleek and really smooth. However, I do wish that the wings had a few more tiles on them, but it's no big deal since the overall design does look really good. Another thing that I really like about this build is the overall colour scheme, because the red and the white look really good together. This build has a really long wingspan, and I think that looks great. Another thing that I do slightly dislike about this build is the fact that there's a little bit of blue in the interior, and also there's no control panel or control sticks, so that sort of looks a little bit plain. Overall, this is a really unique and great build, however I do wish that it had a few more tiles on the wings, and that the interior was slightly better. That's it for this review. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe.